Danville Blue Devils versus Mount Gilead Indians.
Hello and welcome to Mount Gilead, where your 3-7 Indians take on the visiting 1-12 Danville Blue Devils. This KMAC action all comes to you live and free next.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
James One Incorporated, providing innovative workshops and training for school districts throughout Ohio. We specialize in the areas of cultural awareness and sensitivity, dangers of teen substance abuse, and more. Call today and schedule your first session. First in promoting excellence through quality professional development.
Hello and welcome back to Mount Gilead. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Garrett, we got some KMAC action on the agenda tonight, and I always love seeing these KMAC schools compete against each other. It's always fast-paced, always a lot of offense being played, and always a lot of fun to watch. Talking a little bit to these teams individually, Mount Gilead, 3 players who scored double digits, a lot of offensive firepower on this end.
Yeah, the Indians' Elijah Chafin leads the team with 13.4 a game. Matthew Bland averages 11.4, and Jackson Huffer averages 10 points a game. So these Indians can definitely get up and score the basketball.
Not only can they score, they can also rebound at a very efficient rate.
Yeah, they crash the boards and they get those defensive rebounds. They average about 35 rebounds a game, which ultimately is just the deciding factor in the games for the Indians.
And I know offense wins games, G-Man, but defense wins championships. And defense is something that Mount Gilead struggles with.
Letting an opponent shoot, around 63% is obviously not where you want to be, and then that's definitely why the Indians are below 500.
Switching gears over to Danville now, not a lot of offensive firepower for them, pretty much the opposite of Mount Gilead.
Definitely Darren Mickley for Danville averages 7.2 points a game. He's second in scoring, and Wyatt Weckerser leads them in rebounding with only 5 at contest, so kind of struggling to get on the boards and score the ball, kind of opposite of what Mount Gilead is for.
Gonna take a second right here to listen to our national anthem. We will be right back. stepping back into the booth now. Garrett, one more thing for Danville. I mean, 1-12 as your total record. Never somewhere you want to be, but that's where the Blue Devils find themselves. Gonna be tough to bounce back from this.
Obviously a tough schedule so far for Danville. They fell into a hole. Only one win under their belt so far. Keys to win this one. You know, they got to stop the Indians' big four. They got 4 players who average above 8 points a game. They got to box out and limit their turnovers. And when they get the chance to score, they got to do so because this Indians team can get up and run.
For the Mount Gilead Indians, they just celebrated senior night tonight. They had a celebration there kind of before our broadcast started. And Garrett, it's already hard to win a game on the road, but when a team's celebrating senior night, virtually impossible.
It's always a big chip on somebody's shoulder for the seniors to come out. They definitely want to, win on senior night, and it leaves a sour taste in your mouth if you walk out here, a loser on senior night.
A few seniors here on Mount Gilead. A win here would be big for them, not only for themselves, but also in the KMAC.
Definitely. Keys to win this one for Mount Gilead. They gotta get the ball to their playmakers and scorers, and then they gotta rebound. Danville struggles at rebounding. Just do what you do, box out and win that rebound battle, and just share the ball. They're one of the best teams in passing the ball in the KMAC, and just continue to do so, and maybe you can get a win here.
And for Danville, I don't believe we touched on this. I thought we did, but I don't think so. Their rebounding, did we talk about their rebounding?
Wyatt Wegesser does lead them in rebound storms, as we did mention. Only 5 a contest, and everybody else kind of falls short below that. So really the lone bright spot for Danville is Wyatt Wegesser on the boards, averaging 10 points a game and 5 rebounds. So they definitely got to be an all-team effort to box out Mount Gilead and crash the boards.
And it's always difficult, especially when you have the size disadvantage. It's always difficult to rebound over a bigger player because, even when you have them boxed out, they pretty much can just reach over you and grab it, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
I'm sure Danville knows what they're getting themselves into, and I'm sure they know it's senior night, obviously, so they're going to kind of try to come in here and steal one and leave a sour taste that we mentioned in Mount Gilead Indians' mouth.
For Mount Gilead, I think it's a lot about playing their game, not really, coming in thinking you're guaranteed to win this one, because that's how we see a lot of the, more favored teams lose is when they get ahead of themselves.
You definitely don't want to come in. It's a definite trap game storm. Senior night, you have all that emotion and all that high. Don't come in here and let Danville, take control of this one.
Getting ready for our tip-off now. Number 10, Butterman, will be jumping for Mount Gilead. And number 5 for Danville. Neitzelt will be jumping for Danville. And the tip goes to Danville. Here in the first quarter, Storm Blunchy joined by Garrett Parlett up in the booth. Starting things off quickly. Lyons now has it at the top of the key for the Blue Devils. Swings it over to number 2. Back inside to Lyons. Lyons with a quick post up and shot. Gets that one to go.
Nice pass right there. Darren Mickley down to Levi Lyons on the pick and pop. And strong take from Lyons, showing off the muscles.
Mount Gilead now the other way on offense. Chafin now swings that one. Tried to swing that one over to Huffer, but Huffer couldn't handle it. Chafin collects it, gets a screen right there from Mounts. Swings it all the way back over to Huffer, and Huffer cues up a 3. Cannot get that one to go. Defensive rebound collected right there by Payne, and a lot of hustle right there to get that one.
Max Payne coming down low, getting the defensive rebound, exactly what Danville needs to do if they want to come and steal one on the road.
Lyons now at the free throw line, dishes off to Neltzer. Lyons now inside, try to get that one over the defender, but cannot. I believe that one was tipped. Fitzpatrick now couldn't handle it and dribbled that one out of bounds.
Exactly what Danville is wanting Mount Gilead to do so far. Danville rebounding the ball well and forcing a turnover here early in the first quarter.
Payne will dish it over to McLee. McLean now looks to get inside the line, and that's been kind of their bread and butter, but Lyons didn't see Huffer coming from behind. Huffer thought he got hacked on that free throw attempt, or on that fast break attempt, but did not. Huffer now all the way across the court to Kennan. Kennan cues up a 3, cannot get it to go. Rebound by Kennan off his own miss. That one hung on the rim but couldn't get to go. And Lions with a strong defensive rebound will dish it off to Payne.
Mount Gilead with multiple opportunities to put one in the bucket, but just couldn't do it. And so far, struggling so far to get in the bucket.
Danville now on offense, taking a screen right there and dished it inside. Almost fouled right there by Mounts, but they will call him for a double dribble right there. Seemed like there was a lot of contact, but no call right there from the ref.
Had an easy layup down low, just kind of overthought it, and the defender came over, shielded him from the bucket, and not really sure what was going through his mind there. Maybe a little miscommunication.
McKinnon now for Mount Gilead dishes it over to Chafin, and Chafin nails home the three.
Chafin, the leading scorer for Mount Gilead with 13.4 points a game. As we stated in the pregame storm, Mount Gilead can definitely score the Rocket. He's their leading scorer.
The defensive foul right there as the Blue Devils will take the ball out of bounds. Inbounding is Westchester. Giving it right back to him, giving it right back to the inbound, gets it on the top of the free throw line to Lions. Lions fake the give and go and goes all the way up, and Lions a big part of this offense as he grabs on offensive rebound, goes straight back up with it and gets it to go.
Levi Lyons coming out and inserting his dominance down low. Back-to-back offensive rebounds right there and gets the easy layup for two.
Fitzpatrick on the other end on the fast break, got fouled right there. We'll head to the line for two.
Strong take right there from Turner Fitzpatrick. Taking it right down the lane with the left hand. He's going to head to the free throw line, but cannot make the first one.
Couldn't convert on that first one for Fitzpatrick. We'll have another one here, 3-4. Is your score in favor of the Danville Blue Devils with exactly 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter clock. Fitzpatrick gets his second one to go to tie this one up at 4. Payne now with Fitzpatrick right on him all the way down the court. Dishes it over to the three-point line and gets that one to go.
Beautiful shot right there from Darren Mickley. Splashes the three with the defender in his face.
Mount Gilead now on offense. Fitzpatrick gets in the lane, dishes out to the three-point line. Back to Fitzpatrick on the three-point line. No Fitzmagic on that one as it will go out of bounds and it will be Danville's ball.
Another missed opportunity right there for Mount Gilead. Coming out so far on senior night a little cold. Danville playing right into the hands of Mount Gilead.
Payne now with Fitzpatrick on him again. Gets it across half court. Looking to get it out of his hands, and he does. To McClee. McClee swings it over to the corner. Drives inside. Will not get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Mount Gilead's ball. Huffer checks in for Mount Gilead. And Danville now setting up in some sort of full court offense, looking to get some turnovers in the backcourt as they get it to Chafin. Chafin dribbles it across half court. Good in and out move right there to get into the lane. Decides to dish it out to Huffer. Huffer goes up with it, contorts his body. No call right there, but grabs his own rebound. Gets it outside to Kennan. Kennan for three. Count that one to go for three.
Kennan lights out from the three-point line. Looks like there might have been a foul down low, but nonetheless, Kennan splashes a three.
And Payne right there seems to have a little, his left hand is bothering him a little bit. He's kind of grimacing and holding on to it, but he continues to stay out here and keep fighting through it as Danville starts another offensive possession, and they get it inside again. And that one was halfway down, won't go in, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back up.
Danville so far, Storm, coming out and rebounding the ball very well. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Danville kind of struggling all season long, not being able to rebound, but so far in this first quarter, they're dominating the boards.
And Bland, like a flash of lightning all the way down the court, was a little too aggressive. Will get called for the charge foul right there as Miller will check in for Danville. Payne will sit down. I'm sure he will check out that left wrist. Danville now on offense at the top of the free throw line. Decide to back it all the way out, set something up here. Get a man cutting inside, uses steps to his advantage, but that one will be off. Defensive rebound right there for Mount Gilead. Mount Gilead now on the other end. Huffer dribbles inside, kicks it out to the three-point line where he has Bland. Bland fires, will not get that one to go. Offensive rebound out to Chafin. Chafin now dribbles to the baseline. A couple fakes right there, gets it all the way inside. Butterman kicks it out to the three-point line, will not get that one to go. A lot of three-pointers being shot here for Mount Gilead as they collect another offensive rebound. It will not go. No harm, no foul. They get the ball back.
There was Mount Gilead's strength right there, Storm. Looks like they had 3 offensive rebounds in one set. Doing what they can to maybe get back into this rebound category.
And we talked about that before the game, G-Man. Mount Gilead rebounds so well. It's just really hard to secure a defensive rebound on them, and that's always good for an offense. Takes a lot of the load off, you know, when you don't have to worry about making that first shot. And speaking of making shots, Butterman right there from mid.
Butterman right there. The mid-range pull-up is all butter, Storm.
On the other end now is Miller for Danville. Swings it over to Westchester. Almost loses it, but somehow finds a way to get that pass through. And Kennan putting his body on the line will get that charge call to go his way.
Always nice to see a player step in and take the charge, put your body on the line for your teammates, and get the charge call.
Mounts will check in for Mount Gilead. Taking it out now is Butterman on his own baseline. Danville still in this full court press. They do get it inside to Bland. And Bland with the quickness all the way across half court with a nice ball fake, finger roll, fills it up. Excellent shot right there from Bland on the fast break.
Beautiful move right there from Bland. Took it from one side of the court all the way down to the other and hit him with the Euro step and the head fake and got the easy layup for 2.
Westchester setting something up, driving all the way inside. I thought he lost it off of his own knee, but they will say that Mount Gilead was the last team to touch it. Danville will take it out under their own hoop. Danville now cues up a 3, will not get that one to go. Rebound right there collected by Chafin. Almost stepped out of bounds, but able to save it as Bland gets it, kicks it all the way over to Butterman. Butterman shoots a 3. Will not get it, but they will call a foul underneath on the box out. $1:31 left to go here in the first quarter. 11-9 is your score.
2 players scrapping down low, trying to get that rebound, and looks like the ref seen otherwise. Thought it was a foul.
Mount Gilead not afraid to let this ball fly, as you see they are using their height advantage and their rebounding number advantage, you know, in their favor. You know, not really worried about getting the first shot to go, as we see an excellent move right there by Miller. Got Huffer shaking bacon right there, but unable really to do anything with it besides get it across half court. Danville now sets up. Floater right there, will not go in the lane. And then the rebound is collected right there by Fitzpatrick.
Beautiful move in the backcourt from Cam Miller with the behind the back move, but couldn't get anything to go offensively, as he did take a layup, but just couldn't get it to go.
Fitzpatrick will take the ball out of bounds for Mount Gilead. This trap really hasn't been working all that well for Danville. It'll be interesting to see if they decide to stay in it, despite the effectiveness of the Indians to break it and get across half court. Kennan now dishes it over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick with the left hand drives inside, try to shovel that one in there, but it gets kicked all the way out to Chafin. Chafin gets that one to go.
Beautiful ball movement from the Indians, swinging the rock around, and Elijah Chafin will make you pay from three-point land.
I believe they called that one on Butterman after the shot had gone up, so the bucket will count. It will just be a foul against Butterman, and I believe he will sit, and Fitzpatrick will check in. Or excuse me, that is Huffer that checked in for Mount Gilead, as Danville will get fouled again. Danville will take it out of bounds on the far sideline with 50 seconds left to go in this one. Sure, they want to hold this one for the last shot, stop some of that bleeding, get some momentum going for them into the second quarter. Trying to get it inside the Lions, but we'll just kind of work it around. That has been their kind of game plan the whole time as we try to see a shot right there from Lamhart, but lost it, collected it, kicked it back out. Danville will reset. Westchester now trying to get it inside again. Will not. Try to take a screen right there. Still looking inside. That one got tipped, and Mount Gilead just a little too quick to it. And Bland will finish on the fast break, and I think that's going to do it for the first quarter. You are watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Second quarter action here at Mount Gilead, where we have the Indians leading the Blue Devils 16-9 here to start off the second quarter. Storm Bluntschli joined by Garrett Parlett. Mount Gilead now on offense. Bland swings it all the way over to Huffer. Huffer tries to shovel that one inside and does to Butterman. Butterman will get fouled and head to the line for two.
Beautiful ball movement right there from Mount Gilead, being patient with the rock, swinging around and penetrating the defense. And gets it down low to Paul Butterman, who will get fouled.
Butterman at the line for two now. And we saw for Danville on offense, I mean, their offense pretty much came down to get it into Lyons. And when Lyons was removed from the court, it was kind of a struggle for them to score.
Only a few other buckets that weren't, named Lyons. Lyons dominated down low and was kind of unexpected coming into this game with Mount Gilead's size and how much they kind of live in the painted area with Butterman. But Danville, once Lyons checked out, kind of went in a slump, and Mount Gilead kind of took over.
Lyons now back on the court for them as Butterman nails his second one. Will be interesting to see if they decide to go back to him here as Payne now dribbled his ball up the court, trying to kind of get set quickly, but will turn it over. Butterman went for a home run pass right there, it looked like, but will get fouled, will get knocked to the ground, and Mount Gilead will take it out under Danville's basket.
Not what you want to do if you are Danville. Don't want to get into foul trouble early in the second quarter. Just don't play with swiping down hands. Usually refs will not call if you swipe up. Just got to stay without your hands on the defender.
Ball's inbounded to Bland, and Bland constantly using his speed to get all the way up the court before defenses get set and get quick fast break layups. We saw it a couple times in the first quarter. I'm sure we'll see it plenty more times heading into the later stages of this game, but for now, Chafin drives inside, mid-range pull-up J off the front of the iron and out. Danville heading the other way now as Payne dribbles up the court. Chafin guarding him. Payne all the way to the basket. Acrobatic move right there, but cannot get it to fall.
Beautiful move right there from Max Payne. Took it all the way into the teeth of the defense. Had a look at the rim, just couldn't get it to go.
Tempo kind of starting to pick up right here, G-Man. Both teams looking to score quickly. However, we just saw Mount Gilead throw the ball out of bounds and Danville miss a wide open layup. Mickley now for Danville. Getting harassed by the defender. Looking to get rid of it. He does. Gets the hand of Neitzelt. Back to him at the top of the key. Really trying to get into that free throw line area right there, but are unable to so far in this possession. Just kind of hovering around the three-point line. Payne now. Mid-range J on the way. Will not get it to go. Strong rebound by Butterman, and Butterman takes off. Bland now for three. Does not get that one to go. Almost a huge offensive rebound right there for Mount Gilead. And it will be out of bounds off Danville.
Mount Gilead had a beautiful display of passing, working the ball around. They've been passing a lot all night. Kind of one of their strengths, as we pointed out during this broadcast. But so far, Mount Gilead beginning to pull away here early in the second quarter, 17-9 Indians.
Mount Gilead now on offense. Butterman, top of the key, swings it over to Huffer. Huffer looking to get it inside. Gorgeous crossover right there on Payne. Lost the handle on it. Butterman will collect it, and a scrap for the ball now as Mount Gilead tries to call timeout. And the Danville fans, coaches, and players are livid, saying that Mount Gilead did not have possession of that ball. A little bit of controversy right there, Garrett.
Yes, Roman, I'm kind of siding with Danville on this one. I'm not really sure if he did have the ball on that one. It looked a little squirmy and loose down there, but, you know, I'm not down there on the floor, so I can't make those calls.
Yeah, those are those 50-50 calls. You never really know. You never really know what the ref's kind of thinking, so it'll be interesting to see how that call will kind of swing things here as, you know, Mount Gilead already has the lead. Danville trying to mount a comeback, but I mean, they get a turnover right, or they could have had a potential turnover right there, but instead it'll be Mount Gilead's ball out of bounds.
Danville obviously not the score you want right now, but they did come out and they had some good tempo, and they're moving the ball around and getting it down inside to Levi Lyons. I think they need to go back to that, work it in the paint, because they had earlier success in the first quarter.
Chafin now at half court for the Mount Gilead offense. Crosses over, and Danville pestering on defense as Chafin gets right inside, scoops it up, fills it up, count it for two.
What a play right there. Chafin just, defender all over him, completely glued on him. As Huffer gets the steer right there, and is attacking on the other end.
Huffer all the way on the other end. A lot of contact, threw up a circus shot. Gets it to go, no foul.
What a display of strength right there from Huffer. Takes the contact and takes the body and gets the easy two from the circus shot.
Mickley now on the offensive end for Danville, and a beautiful read right there by Butterman. Clear the takeoff lane. Wanted to go up and slam that one down hard, but will get fouled and head to the line for two.
What a display so far for Mount Gilead, up and running the floor. Back-to-back possessions. Butterman gets the steal right there. And was clearing the flight path, but Danville said no.
How about the unmatched swagger from Butterman? Wanted to take that one to the rack and throw it down hard. The foul preventing, but I think he was looking to put someone on a poster right there.
And what a poster that would have been, Storm. Butterman that was a beautiful defensive play from him on the other end of the court, completely reading the eyes of the defender, getting in the passing lane. And, man, what a dunk that would have been. The roof would have came off this place.
And luckily off that hard foul that Butterman is not injured. We see a lot of those hard fouls go a scary way, so good to see him, okay and up and around. But, I mean, when you get a steal in the passing lane, Garrett, it's almost always a run out. That's pretty much the easiest fast break layup you'll have is when you're able to kind of read that passing lane. So great awareness right there from Butterman to read that one and take it all the way.
Danville kind of had no other choice but to foul him or give him the easy two, and that's kind of what you're supposed to do in that situation. Make him go to the free throw line and knock down these two.
I mean, if Butterman's rushing at the rim and I'm defending, I'm either getting out of the way or fouling. So, I mean, I think that's the right choice right there was the foul as Butterman knocks down his first one at the line. A lot of good scorers here for Mount Gilead as we talked about. Butterman nails his second free throw, and that'll give him 5. But some other notable scores. Chafin with 8 already, so a couple players for Mount Gilead getting up there in points, and we did talk about that, how they are a very touted offense. Just a lot of natural, pretty much born scorers.
They got scores all over the floor. They have 4 players that score over 8 points a game. Chafin being the leader with 13.4 points per game. Matthew Bland in second with 11, and Jackson Hoover with 10. So just a dominating, show of display of scoring so far in this first half.
Mickley now picks up his dribble, gets it inside of that painted area, turns, fires, gets that one to go as Mitesy. Now Gilead now on offense. Chafin picked up his dribble right there, but gets it over to Huffer. Huffer drives inside. Almost looked like a travel right there. No call. Kennan now driving to his right. Able to save that one over to Bland, and Bland so quick gets it over to Kennan. Kennan for three, will not get that one to go. Strong rebound right there, pulled down by Westchester. Danville now on offense again, and almost another turnover for them. Danville able to track it down in the backcourt, now looking to score off the rotations. Westchester will get fouled on the three-point attempt and will head to the line.
Not really sure what happened on that closeout right there, Storm. It looked like he kind of just lost his footing as he was closing out. I believe that was Chafin out there closing out on Westchester. But not what you want to do in this situation. Up 12 points. Don't want to get them to the free throw line, stop the clock, and make them knock down easy free throws. He's going to get three.
Westchester knocks down his first of three, going for his second now. Gets that one to fall, and got to give the shooter space to land. Never want to see rolled ankle off that. So good call right there by the left. Just a little bit of an out of control closeout that led to that foul. Able to knock down his third right there, and that will make our score 23-14 in favor of Mount Gilead on senior night. They're now on offense, and a gorgeous, crafty move right there by Bland, and Bland so quick. Just an incredible display right there for him.
Bland has had countless layups at the rim because of his speed. Just takes it right to the defense, and that will be a timeout from Matt Moore and his squad. It looks like Mezzi fell to the ground and was going to get a turnover call. But heads up play right there from Matt Moore to get the timeout call and let them reset.
A hair under 4 minutes left to go in this second quarter. And how about the speed and quickness from Bland? Looks like a flash of lightning out there. He's able to go pretty much from free throw line to free throw line about 1 second. And even when he jumps to go for a layup, it's incredibly crafty and has a lot of moves to finish at the rim.
Definitely don't blink when Matthew Bland has the ball, because he will pass you by. Bland just taking it to the cup on countless possessions, it seems like, so far tonight, and getting the easy layups, with his crafty, acrobatic moves and with the easy layups.
And that's kind of been the entire kind of scoring for Mount Gilead, is getting turnovers and getting fast break points. Pretty good game plan for them, as they do have a lot of speed and a lot of agile kids on this roster.
Definitely don't want to play in the hands of Mount Gilead and turn the ball over. As we stated, Danville needed to limit their turnovers, and so far tonight they're not doing so. They have 4 turnovers tonight compared to Mount Gilead's alone 2. So Danville, you just got to stop turning the ball over, get the ball back down inside with Levi Lyons, and then just go to work.
I don't believe we've seen Lions inside here yet in the second quarter. That was their bread and butter play, as we see a three-pointer right off the inbound, and Mickley gets that one to go.
Beautiful jaw up from Matt Moore out of the timeout, getting it to one of his best shooters, Darren Mickley, and he steps up in the corner and knocks down an easy three-pointer.
Kennan gets that one over to Bland, and Bland now skips it all the way over to Chafin. Chafin drives inside, fake pass right there. Got the defender to bite, but could not do anything with it. A lot of dribble penetration as Chafin shoots a three-pointer, will not get it to go. Strong defensive rebound, and we see this every time that Danville gets a defensive rebound. 2 or 3 Mount Gilead defenders come over and try to get a quick turnover. A smart move right there, is most of the time on a defensive rebound, see Payne go for a 3, will miss, but most of the time on a defensive rebound you have a big man who really doesn't know how to pass or dribble that well.
And there's Matthew Bland on the other end. Storm, as we've seen on countless possessions, using his speed to his advantage and getting the easy pull-up jumper.
Payne now for Danville, kicks it up to Westchester in the corner now, and a gorgeous quickness right there from Bland to get in there and snatch that ball away. Gets rewarded with a dribble drive on the other end. Kicks it out to the corner for 3. Gets that one to go, and Mount Gilead is on fire from range.
Beautiful pass right there from Bland over to Huffer with the lefty. knocks down the three-pointer from downtown.
Wettkesser dishes it up to the other Wettkesser. Picks up his dribble, looks to get it, gets it over to Payne now. Payne taking the screen right there, suffocating Mount Gilead defense. A lot of traps, in their defense. Danville kind of looks lost out there as they get it inside to Wettkesser, and they're going to pin him with a travel. Took an extra step right there, and Miller will check in for Danville.
Mental mistake right there. Don't believe he kind of knew what he was doing with his feet. Danville having a hard time getting the ball around their players and forcing some kind of action inside. They're kind of just standing still, hoping someone makes a move, but so far there's no motion on Danville's offense.
Chafin now almost turns the ball over, drives inside. They will hit Danville with a body foul right there, just a little too aggressive on defense. Chafin is going to line for a 1-and-1 with just under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Chafin looking to add to his totals tonight. Storm already with 8 points, averaging 13.4 a year. He's definitely on pace to knock out that number tonight.
Definitely just an elite group of scorers here for Mount Gilead. We've talked about it so much on tonight's broadcast, but it just is so true. Pretty much put the ball in anyone's hands here on this Mount Gilead offense, and they will score a bucket. Chafin now for his second attempt at the line, gets that one to go. Mounts will check in now for Mount Gilead. He checks in, and Huffer will take a seat. And this Mount Gilead's defense so aggressive. We've seen them a lot, gambling in passing lanes and trying to get steals and trying to get turnovers, which it has been working out for them, but Danville needs to do something to kind of combat that and get some easy shots inside. As they take a three from the corner here, that'll be off the front of the iron.
Don't believe Cam Miller realized that he was wide open in the corner, kind of hesitated right there, let the defender get back into his face. And a beautiful move right there from Chafin, but it did get blocked from Darren Mickley.
Chafin, just an incredible move right there to get the defender on his back foot. And a fake three over here. Gorgeous English right there from Wettkesser, and gets that one to go.
Gorgeous body control right there from Wettkesser to control his body. And on the other end, Turner Fitzpatrick adding to his total tonight.
Danville now on the other end, trying to get a score here going into halftime. Mickley thought about shooting that three, will drive inside, tries to draw the contact, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. Will not get that one to go either. Bland now with a gorgeous pass over to Chafin. Chafin drives all the way inside, head fake, kicks it out. 2 Mounts right off his foot. Will fall right in the hands of Kennan, however. Kennan now dribbling around. Gets that one inside to Bland. Bland now dribbling around, and Bland's so crafty on the offensive end. Just over to Chafin. Chafin gets it back up top to Bland. Bland swings it over to the corner where he has Mounts waiting for him. Looks like they're going to give it to Chafin for the final shot with 15 seconds left to go here in this first half. Takes a screen right here from Mounts. There's a little hesitation. Tries to get that one inside to Fitzpatrick. Does. Fitzpatrick fading away. Gets that one to go.
Silky smooth jumper right there from Fitzpatrick, turning around and splashing that one down.
That's going to do it for the first half here at Mount Gilead. Your score at the break, 36-19 in favor of Mount Gilead. Going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with some halftime stats. You're watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
James 1 Incorporated, providing innovative workshops and training for school districts throughout Ohio. We specialize in the areas of cultural awareness and sensitivity, dangers of teen substance abuse, and more. Call today and schedule your first session. First in promoting excellence through quality professional development.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's halftime here at Mount Gilead High School, where your Mount Gilead Indians lead your Danville Blue Devils 36-19. Taking a look at the halftime stats. Starting first with the in the lead Mount Gilead Indians with 7 field goals, 4 threes, 5 free throws, 12 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 5 fouls for Danville. 4 field goals, 2 threes, 3 free throws, 10 rebounds, 6 turnovers, and 4 fouls. Garrett, pretty close on the stat sheet at halftime, but that is not the same thing you can say for the score. A little bit more of a deficit there for Danville. What are your takeaways from the first half?
Mount Gilead just getting it to their playmakers and to their scorers. Their 3 leading scorers. Chafin's got 10 tonight, Blenn's got 8, and Huffer's got 5. So all 3 doing their part as they have been doing all season. You know, those are the 3 leading scorers on this Mount Gilead Indian squad. And for Danville, just struggling so far to get any kind of shot up. And when they do, if they miss, they cannot get the offensive rebound. They need to get it back down the Lions as they were in that first quarter at the start, as they did come out with an early lead in the first.
I was just about to say, in the first quarter, it was a nail-biter ball game as Danville's offense was being run pretty much exclusively through Lions. However, when Lions took a seat, it's like their offense looked lost.
They kind of play out of a dominant post play. They let Lions down to the block and let him be able to pass out to the shooters. But so far in that first half, Danville's struggling to get anything going offensively.
Yeah, a lot of the times when you have such a dominant post scorer like that, you know, a lot of the guards will dig in, or what they call digging in, and you know try to strip it away while the center is focused on other things, and that allows the center to kind of kick it out for 3. But I mean, not a lot of that going on here for, Mount Gilead. They're just kind of letting Lions kind of do whatever he wants, but Danville kind of shifted away from that. So it'll be interesting to see if they kind of come out and want to get it more inside the Lions to start the second half. For Mount Gilead, however, just total offensive domination, just scoring pretty much at will from wherever they want, creating a lot of turnovers, and that's leading to fast break points. So Mount Gilead in the driver's seat in this one.
Definitely Mount Gilead. I'm assuming going to come out in the second half and do whatever they can to hold on to this one, force some more turnovers. They're forcing 6 turnovers tonight for Danville and only 2 to their name. So Mount Gilead dominating and playing through their 3 scorers, Chafin, Bland, and Huffer.
Going to take another quick break right here as your Mount Gilead Indians lead your Danville Blue Devils 36-19 going into halftime. Going to be right back with some second half action. You've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back at Mount Gilead High School, we have your Mount Gilead Indians taking on your Danville Blue Devils. Storm Blunchy joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, we're watching KMAC action tonight.
Definitely always nice to come out here and watch some KMAC hoops. Mount Gilead so far off to a hot start, playing through Chafin, who leads the team with 10 points so far tonight.
Danville now on offense, looking to get it back inside the lines. He's fighting for position in there, and they do reward him. However, he takes a mid-range jumper. Was surprised, I think, a little bit to be that wide open. Fitzpatrick now on the rebound tries to push it up, decides to slow it down and get Mount Gilead set up in a half-court offense.
Just that we had talked about Storm at halftime. Danville got it right in the Lions. Turned around and had a nice open jumper. So an open play for Danville. That is not much for what we had seen in the first half. Is Mount Gilead gets an easy 2.
And Kennan shakes and bakes inside and is able to get a 2-pointer right there to fall, as Danville will take the ball the other way. Payne now on the offensive end for them, right there over near the bench, trying to get a play call here from his coach. Almost lost the rock right there, but able to get it away and get it in the hands of Mickley. Mickley gets it inside. Shot right there will not go, but a lot of contact under the hoop. And Neitzel will head to the line for 2.
Danville doing exactly what they need to do, getting it down to Neitzel in the painted area to see if he can get an easy 2, but instead we'll get fouled and head to the free throw line for 2.
Not able to get his first one to go there. Does have another one in his back pocket. It's going to shoot it right here. As Danville did struggle to score there in the second quarter. They do not get that one to go either, but Mount Gilead with a little bit of an unforced turnover right there. Multiple Mount Gilead players fighting for the rebound. They do tip it out of bounds. It will be Danville's ball.
Didn't see many turnovers for Mount Gilead in that first half as Max Payne takes to the cup, but good defense from the Indians inside.
And Payne getting back into it on defense does cause that turnover right there as the ref saw Chafin step right on the line. Danville will get another chance to score here. This will be their third opportunity in a row. The first 2 times they came away with 0 points, but Danville enters the ball into Payne. Payne setting up his team in an offense. Double screen right here. Looking to get it inside. Gorgeous wraparound pass right there. Finds its target and blocked by Huffer, but Danville gets it back, gets an offensive rebound. Cannot get it to go. Fitzpatrick now on the other end. Dishes it over to Chafin. Chafin with a gorgeous crossover. Drives all the way inside. Tried to dish it off to the big man. Will not get it to go. Struggle for the ball. Mounts comes up with it. Fakes the shot. Gets it out to Fitzpatrick. Will not get that 3-pointer to go.
Mount Gilead got a good look right there from 3 from Turner. Fitzpatrick was wide open from the 3-point line. Just couldn't get it to go, and it will be Danville ball.
Whitekesser now on the baseline to inbound. A lot of confusion right there as Bland was lined up to inbound, but Danville pretty much inbounded the ball anyways. Payne thought there was some contact underneath the rim on that layup attempt. Will not get the call. However, it will be Danville's ball out of bounds. Bland will get an opportunity to check in.
Danville taking it right into the painted area to see if they can get some easy layups to the rim and chip away at this deficit.
Looks like the ref was talking to someone right there. Didn't like something he heard apparently, but nonetheless, play continues. The ball is inbounded. Step back right there by Mickley. Will not get it to go. Fight for the rebounds. Danville's coach thought it was off Mount Gilead. The refs call it off of Danville. Mount Gilead will take the ball.
Matt Moore very animated on the sideline for his Danville Blue Devils. Thought that one might have been a little bit of an over in the back, but nonetheless, the refs will call it Mount Gilead ball.
Kennan now dishes it over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick throws up a prayer, will not get it to go, but will head to the charity stripe for 2 more. 5:51 left to go in the third quarter here. Danville still not really able to put together a scoring possession. Strayed a lot away from the post game here in the second and third quarter after relying on it heavily in the first. I'm not really sure why they're deciding to kind of, test their luck from outside.
Danville struggling so far tonight to score the basketball. As we stated in the pregame, they struggle to score, and Weckesser, the leading scorer on this team, with 10.9 a game, and Darren Mickley coming in second with 7.9. So the team just struggles as a whole to get something going offensively.
Miller now with the ball, dishes it over to Weckesser. Weckesser dishes it to Mickley. Mickley for 3 will get fouled right there by Kennan, and he'll head to the stripe for 3.
That is one way to get the offense going. Get it to Darren Mickley and head to the free throw line for 3 shots.
And we've seen a couple of fouls like that here for Mount Gilead. got to be better at closing out. Got to force them to knock that shot down, as Mickley cannot knock down his first free throw, but got to force teams to, knock down from three. Can't give them the easy ones at the line.
Mount Gilead a little out of control right there in that closeout. We've seen that time and time again tonight. It seems like there's been 3 occasions where the Blue Devils are headed to the charity stripe to shoot 3 free throws. So Mount Gilead got to slow down on those closeouts and maybe force them, just make the shot.
Mickley steps to the line for his third at this trip. Will get that one to go. Cannon will inbound, gets it into Chafin. Chafin gets it back to Kennan. Kennan across half court now, taking a screen right there from Chafin. Kennan gets trapped right there, finds Chafin. Chafin from 3 steps behind the line. Ultimate confidence right there to knock down that deep three-pointer.
Elijah Chafin knocking down that deep 3, as you stated, Storm. That was from way downtown and just made it rain.
Land for Mount Gilead, harassing Miller right there. Miller able to get it across half court, gets it in the hand of the big man, will not get it to go. And now the other way, Chafin looking to use his speed to get a quick score here. Crossover! Kicks it out to Bland. Bland now looking around, gets it over to Kennan at the top of the key. Kennan drives in, dishes it out to Huffer. Huffer with a beautiful move but cannot finish. Lions collects a defensive rebound.
Good defense right there from Lions down low. Huffer came in for the layup but couldn't get it to go, and Butterman blocks that one into the wall down there on the baseline.
Oh my goodness, Garrett Butterman with a ferocious rejection right there. An incredible display of strength to send that shot pretty much into what have been the 5th row here at Mount Gilead. Bland now on the other end for Mount Gilead, drives inside, spin move, doesn't get it to go. Strong rebound right there from Butterman on the other end, and Butterman such a force inside.
Butterman, nice rebound right there. Nice hustle to get back on the other end of the floor, but will get called for the travel since he did fall down. But Bland with the beautiful spin move down low right there. Put him in a spin cycle, but just couldn't get it to go.
Bland now getting back on defense, harassing the ball handler, and a little miscue right there from Miller. Thought his teammate was going to come back up. His teammate kept cutting, and he threw it out of bounds. Mount Gilead will take the ball now on offense, but if you're Danville, you can't give away possessions like that.
Not in a contest like this, not with a deficit and score of this nature. Just a little mental lapse right there. Thought his teammate was going to take the ball, but he decided to cut and just threw it out of bounds for the turnover.
Butterman playing a little bit of point guard right there, orchestrating his offense as Huffer swings it over to Bland. Bland drives inside with the right hand. Gorgeous move right there. Puts it up, fills it up, and one.
Matthew Bland's been dominating all night long, getting in the double figures right there with that one. Now has 10 points tonight, and through the contact, looks like he got hit in the back of the head, and will continue to lay that one in and get the and one.
Just an incredible display of offense here for Mount Gilead as Bland steps up to the line and gets that one to go. Mount Gilead now on offense. Wekesser across half court, getting bothered on defense again. Mount Gilead's so good at bothering the ball handler and making him uncomfortable, causing turnovers. What they will call a foul underneath on, I believe, Kennan. They will get him for a hold off-ball foul, and Danville will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket as Mounts checks in for Butterman, and Butterman takes a seat. Wekesser now to inbound for Danville. Gets it inside to that left wing. Double team immediately comes back to Wekesser inside, and the struggles continue offensively for Danville as Mount Gilead will take the ball the other way now.
Danville cannot buy a bucket, moving the ball around, but just nothing will fall into that hoop. As Danville will get the steal right there. Darren Mickley, nice steal right there on defense.
Mickley with great hands right there to pick the ball away. We'll give Danville an extra possession here on offense. And a gorgeous read of the passing lane for Bland. Clear the tarmac for takeoff. Gorgeous layup right there on the fast break and gets his team 2 more.
Elijah Chafin not only can do it on offense, Storm, he can also do it on defense. Nice steal right there. Playing in the passing lanes, tips the ball, gets the steal, and fills it up with 2 with the left hand.
Bland right after the fast break bucket, getting back on defense. Just incredible hustle as Lyon gets the ball inside. Had a wide open shot right there to dribble in, puts it up, and fills it up.
Looks like Levi Lyons will head to the free throw line as he did get fouled on that previous possession, but will miss the first. Subs will check in. Turner Fitzpatrick will replace Carter Kennan. The senior checks in on senior night. Levi Lyons will knock down his second free throw.
On the other end now, Mount Gilead gets it out to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick dishes it to the corner. All the way in the other corner is Bland for three. Will not get that one to go. Strong rebound right there, collected by Lyons. There was a struggle for it. They will say that both teams had their hands on it enough to warrant the jump ball right there, and the possession arrow points to Mount Gilead. They will take the ball out of bounds.
Good hustle right there from both sides. Levi Lyons went up in the air to grab that one and force the jump ball, and Danville will get rewarded and get the offensive rebound.
Mounts tried to knock down a three-pointer right there. Will not get it to go. Danville on the other end now. In that far corner. Gets it up. Three-point fake right there, and decide to keep moving the ball around the outside. Get it inside the Lyons. Lyons with a quick power dribble, quick fake, and a quick bucket right there inside.
Good move right there from Lyons. What they were doing in the first quarter was getting it to Levi down low, and they were doing some good things and now beginning to get back to that strategy.
Huffer tried to drive inside right there to get a quick layup right there, but will get fouled. Mount Gilead will take the ball out of bounds now. Fitzpatrick passing it out of bounds. Mounts in the corner, gets it up top to Bland. Bland with a quick first step, gets it in the lane, kicks it out to Chafin. Chafin now drives inside, meets a couple Danville defenders, gets outside to Bland. Bland with all the confidence in the world gets that one to go, snipes it from range.
Beautiful ball movement right there. Elijah Chafin got stopped down low, but nonetheless looks out and finds his partner in crime, Matthew Bland, who splashes a three to add his total. Danville's going to swing the ball up top and get it over to Darren Mickley as he's going to answer with a three-pointer of his own. And Matt Moore for Danville will call a timeout. Maybe to set up some kind of press or trap to get Mount Gilead out of their element, because as of right now, Danville still down double digits. Needs something to get going here at the end of this third quarter.
Does that song go? Anything you can do, I can do better. A little bit of that going on right here as we are exchanging three-pointers in this one. You look a little sick, Garrett. What, am I singing not that good?
Not sure how I feel about that, Storm. You know how that is, but I mean, so far tonight, Danville just struggling to score the ball offensively, and they're doing a good job on the boards, forcing a few Mount Gilead turnovers in the second half. Just need to get it back down to Darren Mickley and Levi Lyons, who tonight have been Danville stars.
1 minute and 36 seconds left in the third quarter action here at Mount Gilead. Got some KMAC action going on. Mount Gilead taking on Danville. Fitzpatrick will inbound for Mount Gilead. Get it inside to Chafin. Chafin over to Fitzpatrick. Danville pressing up still. Mount Gilead trying to get it across half court. They do with Chafin. Chafin now getting over to Bland. Bland sees a hole, drives in, kicks it out to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets a whole full head of steam, kicks out to Huffer. Huffer for three. Will not get it to go. Strong rebound right there by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets it out to Huffer. Huffer gets inside, fades away from mid, and gets a soft bounce off the rim to go in.
Huffner taking it right to the teeth of the defense, right down to the big man, Levi Lyons. Puts a shoulder into him and fades away and knocks down the nice mid-range shot.
Payne now on the other end dishes it over to Weckhesser. Weckhesser has it at the top of the line. Gets trapped with it right there, but gets it over to Mickley. Mickley back to Weckhesser. Weckhesser now dribbles to his left, had an opening, but Mount Gilead so quick on the rotations now as Hotchesler could not get it to go. Rebound right there by Mickley. Mickley puts it up, will not get it to go. Right under the rim is the other Weckhesser getting it to go. Home run ball right here all the way down the court to Butterman, and Butterman will get fouled and head to the line for two.
Hard foul right there. Darren Mickley Went to slap the ball, but got all arm right there on Paul Butterman as he will head to the free throw line for 2.
Butterman, such a big impact here. He's had a lot of huge momentum swinging plays on his own. We saw that ferocious block. Tried to go up for a dunk as well. So a very highlight film player.
You could definitely call, Paul Butterman a versatile player, can do it really at all levels, can play defense, block shots, get to the free throw line, attack the rim as we've seen on that hard foul. But so far tonight, Paul Butterman cannot hit one from the charity stripe.
Butterman unable to get any of those to go at the charity stripe. Danville also throws the ball away right there. We'll head back to Mount Gilead. 18 seconds left to go. I'm sure Mount Gilead will hold for the last shot right here as Chafin kicks it over to Bland. Bland all the way up the court to Butterman. Butterman now drives inside, kicks it out. Long time three. Not able to go. 5 seconds left here. Danville now pushing it up the court. 3 seconds. Last second heave. Does not get it to go. That's going to do it through 3 quarters. Mount Gilead leads Danville 53 to 30 or to 29. You're watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
James 1 Incorporated, providing innovative workshops and training for school districts throughout Ohio. We specialize in the areas of cultural awareness and sensitivity, dangers of teen substance abuse, and more. Call today and schedule your first session. First in promoting excellence through quality professional development.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fourth quarter action here at Mount Gilead. Your Indians lead your Blue Devils 53 to 29 as we see a three-pointer offline for Danville, and that's kind of been the whole story for them. Just really not able to put it together on offense.
Definitely getting it done down low when they do get the shot. Max Payne right there with the steal. So nice movement right there. Danville gets the steal. Max Payne fills it up with 2.
Bland now using his speed, getting to the rim, try to get that one over Lions, but will not. Danville now taking the ball the other way as Weckesser gets that one to go on the fast break, and a little 4-0 run right here to start off the fourth quarter, and Mount Gilead will take a timeout.
Always something to build off of regardless of the score. Danville coming out, not hanging their heads, forcing 2 turnovers from Mount Gilead and getting 4 easy points to cut the lead to 20. Let's see if they continue to do so here in this early fourth quarter.
20-point game here in favor of Mount Gilead. A large deficit to overcome, however, I guess not technically impossible for Danville, as Mount Gilead looks to kind of stay in control, and we kind of expected going into this one that their offense would be elite, and it is. And another big contributor is their rebound, just able to collect a lot of big offensive rebounds and get a bunch of huge second chance points.
Paul Butterman doing a great job down low, getting the rebounds for his guards, getting it out to Matthew Bland and Elijah Chafin, who are filling it up so far on the scoreboard. Bland with 16 points and Chafin with 13.
Mount Gilead now on the other end, trying to get the ball across half court. Huffer now has it, gets it over across half court. Kennan now has it. Little give and go action right there to Chafin, and Chafin relatively quiet third quarter, looking to put something together here in the fourth. Bland now gets it all the way over to Kennan. Kennan now dribbling. Little handoff right there to Bland. Bland tried to dribble in, met with a couple defenders. Resetting now is Huffer for Mount Gilead's offense. Swings it over to Kennan. Kennan now sees a lot of room to his right and decides to take it. Little too aggressive defense right there by Danville.
Mount Gilead will take it out of bounds. Kennan over to Butterman, but Mickley right there. Nice tip pass on defense, and it will be Danville ball. So far in this fourth quarter, Mount Gilead coming out kind of relaxed and playing a little lackadaisical as Danville has now forced 3 straight turnovers. Weckesser now with the ball at the top of the key, trying to get it down the lines. We'll swing it over to the corner. Messi back to Weckesser. Danville trying to look to get it inside down the lines as he's going to come off the flare, but Paul Butterman clear the takeoff lane, going up for it. Couldn't get that one to go as Max Payne with the beautiful defense right there to stop that easy one. Levi Lyons went up for 2 right there, but did get hacked as he will head to the free throw line for 2. Lions a dominating force so far, got 7 points tonight for the Blue Devils, and in that first quarter, as we've stated multiple times tonight, he has been dominating. When he gets the ball, he makes the most of his opportunities, but however, he will miss the first one.
Yeah, Lions after that first substitution, they just really never looked like they were trying to get it back inside to him. I know we've said that multiple times on our broadcast, but I mean, that's what was working. That's how they scored so efficiently. We're able to keep up with Mount Gilead, but just not really able to kind of do the same. I don't know if that's kind of a Mount Gilead defensive rotation thing or if they just wanted to try something else, but Lions able to set up a made free throw right there as Mount Gilead takes it now the other way. Huffer now drives inside and able to keep the ball right there. Looked like a magic trick as he was able to get that layup to go.
Looked like a fullback running through the 4-hole right there, keeping onto the ball and puts it up for 2. Nice play right there from Huffer.
Payne now swings it over to Weckesser. Weckesser now has it, looking to get it inside the Lions, but they just look a little afraid to toss in that entry pass as they do, and Lions dribbles it out to Mickley. Mickley with a fake and then pops. Does not get it to go. Lions fighting for the rebound. A little bit of a scuffle right there, but it looks like no harm, no foul as they help each other out. Some good sportsmanship right there.
Always great to see right there, 2 competitors going at it, but nonetheless, at the end of the day, show good sportsmanship and help the opposing team up.
Definitely always good to see the good sportsmanship here on the OH report as Fitzpatrick collects a steal right there. Gets it up the court to Huffer, and Mount Gilead in total control as Huffer drives in. No look pass to the 3-point line. We'll just bring it back out, set it back up. Chafin in the post, harassed by 3 Danville defenders. And Mount Gilead will call a timeout.
Looks like Coach seen something he didn't want right there. Looks like he was down low. Chafin had the ball down low against a bigger defender. Couldn't get anything to go. And Coach decided let's call a timeout and reset things. So Dan Strasser and his team so far playing through Chafin and through Bland as they've been dominating so far tonight, as we've stated on multiple occasions.
And for Mount Gilead, I mean, no reason to try to score quickly here. The clock is your best friend in this scenario. Pretty much just take as much time as you need on every possession. I mean, up this many points in the late into the fourth quarter, kind of just try to dribble this one out.
Definitely no need to force anything. Just take what you can get. Keep adding to your total and keep running out this clock.
Now Gilead will inbound now. Gets it deep on the inbound to the 3-point line to Fitzpatrick. Pass all the way over to Kennan. Cues up a 3 ball. Will not get it to go. Struggle for the rebound right there as Mounts had position. Not able to corral it, but I believe they called it off of Danville. So Kennan will take the ball out of bounds under Mount Gilead's basket. Kennan now looking to get it in. Fitzpatrick off some screens, Just gets it inside, and now Huffer now drives inside, floats one up and fills one up for 2.
Beautiful move right there, redirecting his way through the traffic. Goes off 2 legs right there and floats it in with the left hand as Chafin will get in the passing lane and get an easy steal and an easy layup.
Excellent hustle right there by Chafin to finish that fast break layup. He felt the footsteps of the Danville defender coming up on him, but able to get that one to go regardless. Danville now on offense, getting over to Payne on the three-point arc, fires one up, will not get it to go. Strong rebound right there from Chafin. Chafin with a baseball pass right there all the way up the court to Kennan, and it will lead to a ferocious block. Excuse me, a foul right there. I thought that Nightzelt for Danville got that one clean, but ref saw it otherwise.
Looks like he came over the top right there and swiped down. Maybe got a little bit of the back of the head of Kennan, but he will head to the free throw line and knock down his first one as Mount Gilead will notch the 60-point mark.
I think we both kind of expected that one tonight. Garrett, just an incredible display of offense, as we pretty much expected. Mount Gilead so effective on the offensive end.
Mount Gilead having their way so far tonight. Chafin has been dominating, as well as Bland, and Huffer also adding to his total so far in this fourth quarter. He's had back-to-back buckets for Mount Gilead, but so far tonight it's been all Mount Gilead.
It's probably a great feeling to, know that you can go out and not necessarily have your best night, and know that 3 or 4 other guys will have your back and definitely pick up the slack for you and score points when needed. Danville now on offense at the three-point line. They do get it inside. Layup will not go. Struggle for the rebound. Danville collects it, puts it right back up, and it hangs on the rim and falls. Mount Gilead now on the other end across half court is Bland. Bland kicks it over to Mounts. Mounts for 3, will not get it to go. Danville collects the rebound, looking to take it the other way. They do. Kicks it all the way over to Mickley. Mickley faked a 3, then shot the 3. Could not get it to go. Struggle for the rebound between 2 Mount Gilead players as Huffer tosses a home run pass all the way down court. They get it right back to him. Fakes one way, goes the other, and a huge block right there by Mickley to send that shot right back to the shooter.
Kendall
Off
Carter.
that block, Danville able to score inside quickly. Mount Gilead now. Huffer got trapped on the three-point, or on the edge line right there, able to get it and put up a 3, however, will not get it to go. Danville now. Payne will take the ball up the court for them. Huffer right there with him. Payne got the step on him, however, it will be blocked by Mount Gilead. Home run ball right here as Bland will run it out, get the easy layup to go, and Bland so good at controlling his body and contorting it, in the way he needs to get a shot up over defender.
I mean, he is lightning out of a bottle. Once he catches that ball, looks like he's at the other side of the court in an instant, as he's been filling it up all night tonight with 18 points. Beautiful pass right there.
Gorgeous over the head pass right there by Carter's inside to get that easy layup to go. Bland now gets it up top to Huffer at half court, looking to set some up, maybe a little screen and roll action right here. Huffer just decides to take it himself. Butterman now. Three-point line try, or fake, Mounts drives inside, cannot get that to go. Danville's going to take it the other way here with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Mount Gilead Storm will move to 4-7 overall, 3-5 in the KMAC. Door is kind of still open in the KMAC so far this year. Let's see if maybe Mount Gilead can put some back-to-back games together, get something going. As Kennan on the other end from the pass from Bland will fill it up with 2 in transition.
Yeah, as an outside team looking in, so to speak, in the conference, definitely need to collect a lot of big conference wins here in a row for Mount Gilead to try to take control here in the KMAC. In the KMAC, such a good conference and such a tough conference to compete in already. Mount Gilead's going to need every win they can get.
Every night they need to come out here and do exactly what they've done so far tonight, score the basketball at will. Any team can beat you on any given night. Danville coming in at 1-12, obviously not the record that they wanted, but Danville came in that first quarter and gave Mount Gilead fits. Mount Gilead kind of responded and kind of took off from that second quarter on. So always come out with, your head best forward.
And Bland with an incredible head fake right there. Will not get the layup to go, but a gorgeous Euro step looking James Harden-esque right there. An incredible move by him as he tried to gamble on the steal right there. Will not get it. Mid-range Jimmy for Danville. Will not get that one to go either. Bland tried to save it. Will be out of bounds off Mount Gilead. And Danville will take the ball out of bounds as we see a group substitution will come in right here for Mount Gilead.
Surprised to see Coach Dan Stratzer not taking out his starters as the seniors will walk off here in senior night victorious. Always a great feeling to walk out a winner on your senior night, your last home game.
A standing ovation here from the Mount Gilead crowd as Danville steps up, knocks down a three, and you can put a bow pretty much on this one as Mount Gilead, I'm sure, will look to kind of just dribble out the clock right here. Kennan, however, has the ball, swings it over to Bland. Bland, top of the key, is Chafin. Chafin gets it over to Kennan. 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter here at Mount Gilead. Mount Gilead just trying to waste some time right here, not really looking to score, just looking to milk the rest of this game out. Danville still trying to play some tough defense. So let's see if they can get a turnover and get something going for them. But other than that, I believe Danville is just going to pass this one around. I believe with 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, that's going to do it here at Mount Gilead. Your final tonight, the Mount Gilead Indians 64, Danville Blue Devils 40. We're going to take a quick break right here. We're going to be right back with some final stats and our player of the game interview. So make sure you keep it right here on the OH Report, where you have been watching live and free high school hoops.
James 1 Incorporated, providing innovative workshops and training for school districts throughout Ohio. We specialize in the areas of cultural awareness and sensitivity, dangers of teen substance abuse, and more. Call today and schedule your first session. First in promoting excellence through quality professional development.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
back at Mount Gilead, where we saw the hometown Mount Gilead Indians take down the Danville Blue Devils 64-43. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Going to take a look at some final stats for Mount Gilead. 17 field goals, 6 threes, 7 free throws, 24 rebounds, 6 turnovers, and 8 fouls for Danville. 11 field goals, 3 threes, 7 free throws, 20 rebounds, 10 turnovers, and 8 fouls. Kind of the same tail of the tape here as in the end of the first half, where it was pretty close on the stats. However, the final score does not do that justice, as we saw Mount Gilead win in convincing fashion.
Mount Gilead really, after that first quarter, kind of just, put their foot on the gas pedal and never really looked back as they dominated. Matthew Bland had 18 points and Elijah Chafin had 13. 25 of Mount Gilead's 64 points tonight came from that tandem as they just kind of dominated with their speed and quickness as the ball handlers for Mount Gilead.
Something that kind of surprised me on our final stats graphic here, only a 4 rebound differential between these two teams. Really thought Mount Gilead was going to kind of own the glass, but not the case, as it was almost tied.
Danville came out and they really played well down low, and they kind of put that chip on their shoulder, and just come in and kind of play with your head down. But just as the quarters went on, they just could not hang offensively with Mount Gilead. They just could not make shots at the array that Mount Gilead was. They were knocking down left and right threes from Huffer and Bland and Chafin. So just a dominant performance from Mount Gilead. The stat sheet may not say it, but this one was really, over kind of once the second quarter hit, and the Indians kind of ran away with it.
Mount Gilead winning on senior night in convincing fashion over conference rival Danville. Was a good watch, but we're not done yet. Keep it right here. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with our player of the game interview. You have been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
James One Incorporated, providing innovative workshops and training for school districts throughout Ohio. We specialize in the areas of cultural awareness and sensitivity, dangers of teen substance abuse, and more. Call today and schedule your first session. First in promoting excellence through quality professional development.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
standing courtside with our player of the game tonight. Matthew Bland had 18 points. And with those 18 points tonight, Matthew, how were you able to dominate so effectively on the offensive end?
Takes 5 guys. All 5 guys are capable of doing it, and it's opened stuff up for the rest of us for guys to drive. Just opens things up.
Talking a little bit more about your teammates tonight, was senior night here at Mount Gilead. How much do you think getting a win means to those seniors on this squad?
Oh, it means a lot. We do it for them. We always do it for them. It's always for the seniors. We play for the seniors. We do everything for the seniors.
You stuffed the stat sheets tonight, Matthew, but how does it feel knowing you can fall back on any one of your teammates and pretty much rely on them to get it done on any given night?
It feels great. It relieves a lot of stress, relieves a lot of pressure. I know I don't have to do a lot for us to take a win.
Big KMAC win in the conference. How does that affect momentum going into the rest of the season and the rest of conference play?
It gives us confidence. It gives us motivation to play good against other people. It's a good team win tonight.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Matthew, and congrats. That was our player of the game, Matthew Bland. Congratulations, buddy. You enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you for participating in our post-game interview. As we get the illustrious Garrett Parlett back in the booth. Garrett, gonna wrap things up here. Give me some final thoughts.
Just a dominating performance from Matthew Bland and the Indians tonight as they came in and just kind of took the life away Danville. After that first quarter, Danville kind of showed some signs of life, but the Indians just putting them away right there in the second quarter and just dominating so far. Matthew Bland, 18 points, Chafin with 13, and Huffer also stuffed the stat sheet. Their big three here at the Indians, they got it done down here in Mount Gilead.
I want to say thank you, Garrett Parlett, for joining me as my color commentator. A big thank you to the rest of our crew. Blake Phelps locking it down on camera, one of the best cameramen I've had the pleasure of working with. Austin Michaels, one of the best interns I've had the pleasure of working with. And most of all, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, hanging out with us for a couple of hours, watching some awesome high school hoops. It has been a pleasure to be your commentator tonight. Gonna wrap things up here at Mount Gilead, where Mount Gilead was able to take on and defeat Danville in a big senior night matchup. That's gonna do it. However, you have been watching high school hoops live and free on the OH Report.